Bless up, my people. Welcome back to another live. Come in, people. It's an open discussion. We're gonna be speaking about the escapee. Glad that he got recaptured, people, as well as the elections and polls that was done in terms of finding out what people are thinking. So as gonna come in on the live, my people, wanna like and share out the live. This live right now, my people, is a no face, no case. We're not afraid of nobody, but it's a whole lot of rain outside, my people, and the place dark up, and we just feel for jump on the live. I should have done a live from yesterday. A lot of you persons were asking if I was going live and all of that. Should have done one yesterday, but I didn't get the chance. So, as you come in, my people, like and share out the live. Soon as we get a good amount of persons, we're gonna start talking. So as you see, my people, is an open discussion. So I want to call in. The number is in the comment section. So we're gonna call in and let us discuss all that has unfolded from since last week up until today, my people. Whole heap of burning issues, whole heap of topics at hand. Come in, my people. As gonna come in, my people, like and share, like and share. So open discussion. Come in, one and all. Bless up yourself, Evelyn Meikle. Good morning. Everyone that's coming in on the live, a blessed morning, my people. Like and share. All right, my people. So you know that little 8-year-old girl, I spoke on this topic before. When you can catch it up on the next live, but for persons who don't know or didn't know, just gonna give a brief synopsis. So, an 8-year-old little girl by the name of Talia Thomas was allegedly raped and murdered by her uncle. In the initial phase, I had gotten some information that it was the mother's boyfriend, brother, but it's her uncle. This is a blood uncle, a 27-year-old man that did this to his own little niece. 8 years old baby girl. He seduced her, my people, by buying her ice cream. Ice cream him use and seduce this 8-year-old baby girl. And he had his way with her according to news report, and later on, stabbed her multiple times in the upper body. And, sadly, the little girl passed away. And he tried to end himself as well, but it didn't work. They caught him in time, and they even caught him with 4 homemade guns, my people. So I don't know what was going through the mind of this big man here, but that's the act that he committed against this little baby girl here. May her soul rest in peace. However, he was in police custody at hospital, my people, because as I say, he was trying to end himself. Had a lot of scars and cuts on his face and you name it. Only to find out, my people, he escaped yesterday. Don't know how the police them managed to make that happen when this young man should be in the hospital under guard 24/7. But somehow he managed to escape. And there was a massive manhunt out for him from yesterday, my people. And it's good news to say that he was recaptured today, my people, according to news report. And I'm feeling so elated about that. I'm feeling happy, my people, because you never know what he would have done to others. So we now take a check and thanks to all of the people who, have been helping the security forces in recapturing this. Because I'm sure say the people must have given some information as to his recapturing. And they have taken off the police officers who were supposed to be guarding this criminal off frontline duties. I mean, I think that alone is enough. Because that a height of carelessness. But nevertheless, we're glad say he got recaptured, my people. That is good news. Another topic at hand, my people, what we want to talk about is I want to think about the whole video that I put out yesterday as it pertains to Bushbantan speaking up as to why he went to the People's National Party 85th anniversary or conference, I should say. Because as me did say before in previous videos, they get a whole heap of backlash for it. And up to this point, I can't see why. Because everybody has a right and it's their constitutional right to vote and to support politics if they want to, yes or no. We still have a whole heap of people where not in on the politics thing. Some are saying that he's a Rastaman, he shouldn't be in politics. He's a Jamaican, irrespective of our religion or irrespective of, the ear where we have from our head or we choose to keep our hair on our head. That's besides the point. Bless up yourself, Sharon Bernard. Thanks for the support. She says that the man need to put to the gallery instead going for trial. He is wicked, wicked. Thank God them capture him. Yes, definitely. Thank God he was recaptured. Right? And Mojo spoke out and him say, like many other Jamaicans, he has the right. And I do agree with that. And like many other artists, him have the right to decide if he wants to support a political party, yes or no. And so, he spoke out on Winford Williams' sit down interview and him saying peace. So you can catch that video on the channel. And I'm moving on to the next matter at hand right now, my people. So I'm seeing a poll that was done, my people, by, you know, RJR, and it's saying that 91.5% of people wants elected Jamaicans officials to be impeached for crimes. 91.5%, my people. And remember that back in, I believe, if I'm not wrong, 2011, thereabout, Mark Golin, who is the now opposition leader, People's National Party, had tabled up the impeachment legislation as well as, MP recall. And my people, it didn't go anywhere, nowhere at all. Bless up yourself, Fabian Brian. Yeah, this is a no face, no case live today. Yeah. It's raining cats and dogs from yesterday. The place is so dark. But I just wanted to do the live without, you know. But I want to think about the impeachment legislation as well as the recalling of the MP that was drafted up by the now opposition leader, Mark Golin, but didn't go anywhere, my people. And right now, according to a poll that was done, my people, 91.5% of Jamaican people wants Jamaicans elected officials to be impeached for crimes, as well as MPs to be recalled if they're not working, if they're not doing work according to, what the people elected them for. And I agree with this poll because if they're found in breach and found in any form of corruption, then there should be a legislation to hold them accountable. Remember, so them say them want the people to speak up and to hold them accountable when things are not going right. And to see that there's an illicit six out there where we still can't hear the names of those illicit six, and to know that 20 out of them have lied on their statutory declaration, and we still cannot hear the other names of those 20 out of them who lied on their statutory declaration. It begs to question the trueness and the fairness of these elected leaders. When majority of them still cannot sign the code of conduct, it begs to question, my people. And so this poll that was done is showing that the Jamaican people, things are not sitting right with them. Whether you're in Jamaica itself or you're in the diaspora, once you're a Jamaican, you're a Jamaican. And so it's not sitting right with the people. Bless up yourself, Winnie Mead. She says, Miss Ross, what I want to know, why 80-year-old girl child? The law should change so anyone that dash away a child should put to death. I definitely agree with that, Miss Winnie. And I've seen her sitting in the house of the Senate the other day, and this is exactly what they were speaking about as it pertains to, crime and violence against children. They're trying to put together some child protection act as to say once you're found guilty of dashing away a child, then you get the maximum sentence of 50 years. So they're trying to put that legislation, they're trying to pass that bill. And I saw some sitting in the House of Senate a few days ago where they were speaking on that. So let us see if that bill will be passed, what them really plan to do as it pertains to, you know, big people. Big people are do the things them, hurting, dashing away these young little children, whether it's a boy or a girl. Right, my people, them forget harsh punishment. And I say that with no apology. Of course, them forget harsh punishment. But wanna make me know what you think, my people. Feel free to call in, the phone line open as we speak. The number is 954-288-6467. Call and voice an opinion. Let me know what you think about what has been said so far in this portion of the live. Number to call in is 954-288-6467. We need this impeachment bill to be passed. We need the MP recall bill to be passed. If they're not functioning in their capacity in their constituent, then they should be recalled at a certain time. So they should pass a bill in the sense where there's a time frame. If you're not functioning within a 2 years time span, then you recall and you put somebody in place that will serve the Jamaican people. Once you come in on the live, my people, you like up the live and share out the live. Sharon Bernard says, in PJ time, artists to take the stand, Leroy, Sybil, and the rest, and no one say nothing. So Buju do nothing wrong. Bless up yourself for that feedback, Sharon. They should be held accountable. Should be held accountable. And I want to, big up one of the subscribers, one of my supporters, Miss Elsilda. When I see she made a comment on a video that I posted on the channel, and she said, why is the election dates a secret? And it dawned on me to say, I think I should do a live in the sense of, that little topic. Why is the elections a secret? Be it the local or general. And I said to myself, say, when I saw Mr. Glasspool, who's the person responsible for the whole elections as it pertains to, being the director or the lead man in the Electoral Office of Jamaica, come out and saying that, they're making preparations. And we know they couldn't make any preparations with people until that $1.7 billion that they had, put out to say that will take care of the whole budgeting of the local elections. And we know they couldn't recruit workers unless that was approved. And we learned that it was approved by the Ministry of Finance according to their whole budget that they read out since last Tuesday, my people. And to hear him saying that they're fairly advanced and that, they have a rigid timeline to work with. When you can catch that short video on the channel as well. They have a rigid timeline to work with, but he don't want to give out any date so as to make nobody think, when and when or predict when and when the election will be called. And when I seen that coming from Miss Elsilda, it took me back to say, say I through this. Why, if he had promised the first 90 days when he took office, when he was re-elected, that he would have, or when he was initially elected and given the leader of the country, why didn't he pass a law or set a fixed date as how he had promised? And to see that it has been put off for 3 times already, the local elections. And the budget has passed where the money was allocated for the local elections, and to see that the director of the elections cannot say the timeline that he's working with. And up until now, the prime minister cannot say when the local elections will be called or will take place, and or even the general. Why is our election date a secret? Only to stumble upon a poll that was done, my people. I stumbled on that poll this morning where the vast majority of Jamaicans are calling for a fixed date for both general and local government elections. That not sound fair enough to my people? To see that the people have to go out and do a poll. Will this message reach or soak into the prime minister? Because remember, boss, you did say you go fix the election dates, You said it. And the people want you to stand up to your bargain of the words and what you promise. But as them say, a promise is a comfort to a fool. So apparently, we are the fool. They're calling also for the prime minister to be relieved of the power to decide when the voting population heads to the poll. Why is our election a secret? Why the prime minister have that power to keep the election dates a secret? We're heading into this, we're actually in the 7th year of him being the prime minister of Jamaica. And remember, him a go fix the election dates so we can know. I mean, not even go compare Jamaica to no other country as to say them have them election dates fixed. Me not even go try quote no other country for compare it. But the people them are calling for the prime minister who promised that he would have formulated a legislation so that we can know when and when the local as well as the general elections will be called. And according to this poll that was done by Don Anderson, they surveyed 1,010 people and has found that 81.1%, and we know a percent is out of 100. So this 81.1% is a whole lot, my people. The elections date should be fixed for the general and local elections. And the people say the prime minister should not be the one to determine when this election is held. Should not even be the one to hold the date still when it suits him. Right, my people? 81%. So, same like how they rush to amend a bill to extend the time for the DPP. They can are supposed to can rush an amendment bill right now to fix the election dates for the local elections as well as the general election, because them tweak the system to suit them when it pleases them. So when you come to serve the Jamaican people, and right now the people them want the fixed dates, so when you can go in a parliament, go table up something quick and fast and make the people them get a date for work with. It shouldn't be that we're supposed to wait until the prime minister please himself, or wait until the prime minister think that it suits him to run the elections or to give out the date for the elections. This is the very same prime minister we called the general election in the height of a pandemic, and then later on tell the people them say them fi turn a them yard. No, sir. The elections date should not be a secret. It shouldn't be up to the prime minister alone to decide or to keep it a secret. Why is the elections date a top secret? Anybody want to voice them opinion on this? So call, the number to call in is 954-288-6467. Talk up to me, my people. Once you come in on the live, my people, support the channel by liking the live, sharing out the live, my people. We're on the road to 10K. Thanks for everybody who has been on the live so far. Thanks for everybody who have been supporting the channel so far. They can check out the YouTube store, check out the YouTube stickers, and you can buy stickers, my people, that goes in support of the channel too. So the comments can stand out separate and apart from everybody else. But anybody want to chime in and talk up about, this poll that was done, where the people, majority of the people, them a call for, the election dates not to be a secret and not to be up to the prime minister alone for have that date and to decide that date, so that the dates can be fixed so everybody can know when and when elections are come. Call in, the number is 954-288-6467. Tell me what you think, my people. The phone lines are open while we're on that. All right, I'm getting a call now. Blessed, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ross. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Not too bad, my dear. And good morning to everyone that's listening. The Prime Minister is a born liar. He's tricked the Jamaican people, and he can do as he like. Don't forget, he said, whatever he thought, the people will believe him. He will not. He's afraid to call the local election. He's afraid, and the people are stupid enough to let him get away with it. They should have do something. Now they want to use dengue as the one not to call the election.
Oh.
See, every time the Prime Minister tell a lie, his nose get bigger.
My God.
He coming like Pinocchio. He's a born liar. He cannot help it. His parents let him get away with so much lies when he was a child. That's why he's like that. He's a disgrace to Jamaica. The whole world know about honest. He's wicked, he's a liar, and he do not like the poor black people.
My God.
He only like the one with money. And why he's not going to release the name of the six? Because he and his wife is one. If he wasn't and the wife, he would have released it long time ago. He's not shielding no other MPs. He's shielding his wife and himself. And everyone in Parliament knows that. Even the bird knows he's a liar. You remember when he wanted to talk, the bird wouldn't let him talk?
Yes, I remember
Even
that.
Even the animal knows he's a liar.
My God.
But the Jamaican people are so bewitched that they do not listen good and listen to that man lies.
My God.
That man is terrible. Can you imagine as a prime minister of a country and your diplomatic passport was taken away from you? You got to go through as an ordinary people. He's got to be blamed for every downfall that's going on in Jamaica. He do not care about the poor black man that killing each other. He would have paid the police better pay for them to go out and do their job better. I don't blame the police for taking bribe because they're not getting enough money. Check a policeman's wages. Check his rent. Check to feed his kids. They don't have no money to even to play with.
My God.
The nurses, the doctor, but you know why? They are afraid. because they don't know if something will happen to their house if they come out and strike, or their pay will delay. That's why a lot of them do not go out and strike.
Yeah.
I am sorry, Miss Ross, but I'm telling you, I never know I could dislike somebody so bad like that Jamaican Prime Minister and his wife. They are cocky. They do not want to lose because he knows if he lose the election, what will happen. And the PNP got to be careful of his trick. Because he think he's a magician. He can go to as much opium as he wants. He will not win this election.
My God.
None. The opium man should take his money and tell him what he wants to hear, because he tell the people what they want to hear, not what they should hear. He's a deceiving, nasty piece of work. I would love to see him in front of him and tell him what to think of him.
My God.
He couldn't put his hand on me. Couldn't. I'm sure that man deal in Obia. If you look at that prime minister when he's at a meeting, at a certain meeting, look at him good. Look at him go down. You will see one of his toes, his foot bend, and the other one straight. That's a sign he's in a big lodge.
My God.
I've seen that sign many times when he's out and somebody, the cameraman goes down on his foot. He's a large man. Look at the sign he makes when before we go on the pulpit.
Repeat that. Repeat that for me. What happens to his foot when?
You go back and look at many of his he's talking in public and he's on the platform talking. Look at his. It depends on where he is. It's got to be at a certain place. You see one of his toes, his foot down, and one up, and it's mostly the left foot.
My God.
The left foot shows his foot bend. Is that giving a sign? He's a large man, a big large man. They believe in stupidness. He isn't a large. He's a big large man. And he's not taking order by himself, you know. Other people is telling that clown what to do. The Chinese, the white man, they pull his string because they know he loves money. And just to give him money, he will do as they say. Look at the beach in Jamaica. You cannot go to the beach, some of the beach. If you go, you got to pay to get in. Why should a Jamaican pay to go on a beach? Barbadian do not pay. Grenadian don't pay. Other West Indian island do not pay. You must behave yourself when you go on the beach and you don't continue, carrying on like a wild goat. But we should be free to go on the beach. We were born in Jamaica. I was born there. My neighbor's string buried in St. Catherine.
Yeah.
Newland. And you mean I cannot go on certain beach? Elche Beach, they're planning to take over Elche Beach,
Oh, wow.
Yes. Onis is planning to sell Elche Beach.
My God.
And the people better watch and see. He's not going to sell Nago Ed Beach, but he will sell in Elche Beach. He's going to sell it. Because there is bid for it.
My God.
And he knows it. The people are going to have to move from Elche Beach because they're going to say, it's tourism area and the tourists want to be free from the black people.
In
fact, and I'm telling Mr. Mark Golden, please, sir, and the ones who are running, do not let no centipede in your meeting. You got to be very careful who you discuss while you're in a meeting with, because 1 and 2 are going to sell you out.
My.
1 and 2 is going to get paid to sell you out, because owners do not want to lose the election. And he will pay someone in the PNP to give them information. You better listen to a fool, yeah? My grandmother said, listen to a fool sometime. The fool is telling you what you must listen to. Miss Ross, I am ashamed to be a Jamaican.
My God.
because every day is murder. At least 15 people a day get murdered, and they're hiding the murder rate because they don't want it so bad.
My goodness.
It's more than 15 people get killed a day. Right now, what's happened to those 700 children missing? Anyone find them? No. They kill them because they sex them up, kill them. That's it. They use them as sex slaves. Where is the parents that crying out for the children that missing? I don't see them. Could it be that they sell their children to the sex traffickers?
I don't even know.
That's what we possible. Got to ask each parent's child that missing. Not the one you see they're talking about, like the girls them that, they shouldn't die, but the big girls them that in show business. No. What about the children that get missing? We don't see anyone, no mothers coming and crying for them. No fathers. That means they could sell their children if 700 children is missing. We don't hear anything about them. We don't hear the parents crying, the mothers, the auntie or the uncle crying. Anyway, you have a good day. Here, Jamaican want to wake up from the slumber and stop drinking the devil's milk.
True.
Okay, here.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Bless up. And I should touch on that topic as it pertains to the children being missing, my people. And, she said, wondering if some of the parents have anything to do with their children going missing. Since recent, we heard of a father who sold his 12-year-old little daughter to an American citizen that was in Jamaica. And my people, that man got 17 years, little over 17 years, 12 years old, and the man is 59 years old. And the father sold his little daughter to a big man. So I should touch on that point. I just remember that, my people, and to say that some of the parents, them are not easy either. Selling them children, them to big, grey tone, greyback men, big people. Sex trafficking them children, them. For gain money. And a real true parent wouldn't do that. Because for you to feed a youth by any means necessary, but you not go out of the way, go do anything illegal to do that. You as a big father, you couldn't go out there, go lift up 2 upon a cement or find something. Go out there, go sell a couple of bag juice on the corner side. No, you take up a 12 years old baby, your own little baby daughter, and sell her to a 59-year-old big greyback, hard-toned man. This is a sad reality where the children them have to face. The sad reality. And it's not nobody far I heard the pit of them. Are the ones them where they're close to them, the inner circle people them will gain the pit of them trust and then turn around. The same parents them, some of them, not all. The same family members them, some of them. The same close friends and associates where we say we have. Some of them are the ones who are hurting our children. And I heard, let me hold that thought, my people. Getting our next call. Blessed, good morning.
Anissa, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
And I hope your listeners them are well and in good health and strength. I'm not gonna spend much time with you this morning because I have to go on a talk show program.
Okay.
You asked the question. Why
the election dates are a secret. So
you know why election dates are a secret? Number one, the Prime Minister is the biggest liar God ever created.
My gosh.
And number two, he cannot win the general election. I'm not going to show you how this man lie. These 69 people or 70 people will get burned out, buckle bomb in Portmore.
Yeah.
If you remember that incident.
Yes, I remember that, yeah.
The gay man, Terry Lang, he went into that community because he's here. Him and the prime minister. And they promised the people them help. You know that all know these people don't get no help though.
I'll know.
And I'm going to open a discussion on your program this morning.
Go ahead.
You remember the kid that get kicked up and with his clocks, and his kid step on his clocks and they beat him and he was brain damage or something like that. You remember? Yeah. I was having a discussion with some of my friends then. And I tell them, say, look here, clocks was in Jamaica for a long, long time.
True.
Because me never used to wear clocks. I used to wear GB and something they call them ballet. All right. The Prime Minister, 2016, the Prime Minister used clocks and run the election.
And
when him say, hardly, when I go in my closet, I wonder what to put on. Hardly wasn't there with him. 2020, he run the election again on clocks. This is what Jamaica people vote for: shoes, clocks.
Yeah.
To show how shoes walk on the ground, and Jamaica people, the Prime Minister used clocks and convinced them to vote for him. If you look at the town hall meeting, when Julius Holness as a woman keep the town hall meeting and he cock up him foot to say the Prime Minister, you see a guy right here wiping off her clocks.
Yes.
You can go and you can look at the video. I'm telling people this. So these, because the Prime Minister name broke God and these clocks, the younger generation gravitate to the clocks. So if a man step on a man clocks, he might go feel hurted. And I said, this is the trend the leader has set, and this is what the young people gravitate into.
Yeah.
So he cannot lead the country and nothing but clocks. And I see them running ads. The Prime Minister come and say it is the reggae music that causing the violence.
Dancehall.
And he put dancehall music. And they're running ads right now with Mark Golden. With a bad mind thing on the ads. I don't ever see the ads. And listen to the music. Kill them. That is the topic of the news now. Bad mind, I kill them.
My God.
So I'm telling you, the Prime Minister, I really don't know. And I want all Jamaican hold him by word. All thinking Jamaican hold this man by word. Why him so lie? Andrew Holness have majority in the house. I'm going to show you something what these people don't know. Andrew Holness have 49 seats in the house. If they go to the house and decide to pass a bill, there is nothing the PMP can do. Because they got majority in the house, they have majority in the Senate, they got majority all aboard. All of these things, because I see this guy from St. Elizabeth, I tell Donna Scott Motley, say her mouth twist. You see how they're very disrespectful.
Yeah.
And they're the one that say, and Juliet Holness said, you must respect. Wilmington don't have any respect for nobody. The Prime Minister himself don't have no respect for nobody. I'm going to show you this now. How this corruption is so high. Can you believe the Prime Minister appointing wife to be the Speaker of the House? I want everybody just looking through this. This is my husband, so-called husband. This is my so-called wife. And I appoint you. Juliet Holness got 3 positions in that house. 3 positions in that house. Juliet Holness not signed the code of conduct. Him and his husband, matter of fact, none of the JP didn't sign it. Why they give her the Speaker of the House and she might under investigation?
Remember he said it asks far and wide.
Yeah, well, I know. Me tell you this man lie, man. Hey, me tell you, this man eat lie, this man shit lie, this man breathe lie, and this man sleep with lie.
My God.
I'm gonna tell you again, too. If you're gonna be the speaker of the house, there's must be a vote. But you know why the PMP them agree with it and not lick out on it?
Mm-hmm.
Because their suspicion is just like mine. She have a court order going, you know. She not declare nothing, you know. And yet still know, all right, this is what the Jamaica people then vote for. This is what the Jamaica people then vote for. And anybody go and vote for Wholeness. I hope Annette Allen is on your channel listening this morning.
Mm.
The Prime Minister wife say, anywhere squatters live, a PMP live there. Anywhere garbage live, a PMP live there. Then you want to tell me, say, no, you disrespect the Jamaica people them so much, you have no respect. Now, go show you say Andrew or Andrew campaign and lie. You know, I just confirmed it with somebody. Andrew doesn't live at 56 Cumberland Road. Yeah? Andrew live at 58 Cumberland Road.
Mm.
Andrew campaign on one platform. He said, oh, me and my grandmother go up at 56 Cumberland Road in one bedroom. And by 2 days after I go up on the next campaign, and he said, oh, I grew up in 2 bedroom. This man campaign with lie. This man campaign and say, me no grudge nobody for their house. Me no grudge nobody for his piece of squatters land where they live pan. Yeah. And yet still in go buck down the young girl house. So all people can't believe this man. I may ask every Jamaican up to last night, me up on my phone 1 o'clock attack last night. I may attack to because listen, people were intelligent. We discuss politics with them. No disrespect, we not disrespect people.
Okay.
The guy turned to me and the guy said, the guy working at a land agency. The guy turned to me and the guy said, Albert, may I tell you something? You see, Andrew Wholeness win, and done we done.
My God.
Because number one, with them no know, he might go past the gear rights law down here. These are people who got information inside the JLP party.
My goodness.
Michael Chin, I'm going to touch on next point. Michael, the guy we say the NCB, the National Commercial Bank guy.
Oh, Lee-Chin. Mm-hmm.
Lee-Chin. All right. Remember, you know, he's a JLP activist in the party, you know. Andrew did appoint him to make a growth plan 4 in 5, you know. That not work out, you know. I want people to sit down and relax and just listen to this. How so many people money missing out of NCB bank and the government don't come out and say nothing all know. A teacher money missing out there. The teacher got 1.8 million and 1.6 million gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you tell me, say now, a man like Lee Chin, where activists in the Labour Party, so many people are missing out of the bank, and you don't come out and tell the public, say, Lee Chin, listen me, the BOJ got to relegate and got to pay back these people these money. Hey, you know, see this man a wicked, man. Andrew terribly, you know. Andrew terribly, you know. Someone, hey, you see, Andrew, what am I trying to do? He got project on the road. He got a lot of road project and thing when we want to go through to finish up and everything.
Yeah.
That's why, you see, but Valls come out and make a statement what the year. Valls come out and say the accident happened on the last leg of from Williams Street, that last leg. You know what Valls come out and say other day?
Mm-hmm.
He say a PMP thief the wire off of the roadside. So this is what they do. They go around and they throw blame. I'm gonna tell you a story. This guy in Portland. I don't remember where this guy name, but this guy they kill him.
Mm-hmm.
They murder this guy. Even when this guy was active in Parliament, rumors was out that Anne-Marie Valls.
You mean the guy? The guy that got killed and
yes,
the wife took the position. Okay.
No, yes. Rumors was out long time, Say them put Anne-Marie Valls with that seat. So me I say no, there is no way Anne-Marie Valls can get this seat and this guy is into the seat. That time nobody never know. The guy get murdered, the guy get dead. They kill the guy dead, the guy dead and gone. They blamsham, they all on a guy say I'm girlfriend. And you're nothing about the case. This guy dead and Marie Valls get the seat. You know what this remind me of? This remind me of Patrick Bailey case in 1996.
Oh, okay.
So I tell you, these people will kill to get power.
My goodness.
And if Andrew knows it, if a parochial election call and him knows it, him because the parochial election can give you an idea which way the general election will go. It can give you an idea.
Yeah.
And if Andrew feel when election come 2025 in June, it's gonna be a bloody election because Jamaica Labour Party doesn't give up power. They fight to the last bitter end. And they know, if you look, all of them meeting with them are grown and keep, the cameraman cannot push the camera out there like how they in Olava. The cameraman doesn't go out there. When the PNP are in conference, the cameraman go out there and show the people them. Juliet Olness keep a town hall meeting at 12, appear empty chair in the meeting. So me tell you say anything this man talk, this man nothing come out of this man mouth. I'm not true. He never come up with a crime plan. And he never come up with say boy. He run out and say, 4 or 5% unemployment rate. But the people are stupid. Nobody now look the job again. So me tell you say, we can't tell all listeners, nothing come out of this man mouth, not true. And him just throw what all them do. Them blame, them throw what, them blame, them throw what. That's all they can do. And run on Clark. So we're going to see in next election now where him going to run on. Because if he really run on Clarks, this tell the people them say, but this man pay Clarks in company run every day.
My goodness.
So all right, you and your listeners have a good day. I got to run on an next call show program right away. So bye-bye.
All right, thanks for calling. Bless up yourself.
Okay, all right.
So when you hear what the man say, my people, and do only 1-2 times on clock, so he want to know if the third time, if the clocks are going to be the charm again. Once they come in for the live, my people, they like up the live, share out the live. Thanks for the support. Blessings to the 2 callers that called in earlier. I seen a third call was coming in. You can call back my caller. Like up the live, my people. So our clocks are on the thing. I just want to give a shout out now to the first person who commented on the last video. Jackie, big up yourself. You were the first person to comment and like on the last video that I uploaded. Bless up yourself. Thanks for the support. I've been a true supporter from day one. So thank you for the support. All right, so Sharon says Andrew talk to score power, but some of us are fool. Him lie. Time will tell. My gosh. Time will tell, my people. Just got an update of news just now to my people. 2 women were reportedly shot and killed along Spanish Town Road in Kingston this morning. The bodies were found outside the gate of a property belonging to the National Solid Waste Management Authority. So when you see the crime and violence turn up as it pertains to the women and children. 2 women again in our people from the year start. A whole heap of women amongst the whole heap of murders that have been taking place in the island in our people. And this morning we learned sometime last week 3 women out of a quadruple murder. And they're saying that it was some family dispute. But I haven't gotten any more update on this. But 2 women shot dead at the entrance of the National Solid Waste Management Authority property. You see what I go on, my people? And I heard a fellow was telling me the other day that some of these women are in support of some of these criminals. And so sometimes when some of them even lose their lives, even though we're not, wishing death upon anyone, it's because of their affiliations with some of these hardcore criminals. And you have to wonder sometimes why them associate themselves with them type of people. Is it because they are scared? What? As well as it could be 2 innocent women. And we still don't have a crime plan. We see them in the House of Senate last week. I tried to draft up something saying that once you're found guilty of 50 years. I want to remember one of the People's National Party Senator Scott Motley spoke out on that to say that, she don't think the setting stone 50 years is good enough because what if, and she gave a scenario saying, what if a child sees the father or the mother fighting each other and it gets physical to the point where weapons are drawn and all of that and the child intervene and one of the parent, probably get hurt within that intervention where the child might intervene, hoping to probably part the physical altercation or whatever it may be, or attack the parent that is attacking the other one. And what if that parent should pass away? Then the 50 years mandatory goes to that child. So the child would end up getting, but I'm saying the 50 years, yes, but it shouldn't be written in stones, if you don't understand what I say. Because if the child go and I intervene on a part and so be the case, one of the parent, get hurt to the point where they lost their life. They should be able to tweak it a bit in order to not give that child the 50 years because did I go for go help that other parent, so to speak. But only make me know what to think about that, my people. That is the law where them a try pass right now. Once you're found guilty or found a whole heap of evidence against you to say that you commit a murder, then a 50 years mandatory sentence. So, only make me know what to think about that. Bless up yourself, Erica Blackstock. She says, Andrew is a disgrace to Jamaican people. I can't even look at him when he talks. Blessings to you, Shauna Smith. She said, this is why Andrew legalized Obia murder. Blessed good morning, caller.
Mr. Ross, sorry to come back in.
No problem.
Listen, the day of the polling, each box in the polling booth must be shown to the one who is looking after the box that there is no vote, no papers in there because onus will do that. Right?
Yeah.
They got to make sure the police who are guarding them are not JLP police. You got to have neutral people from abroad because it's going to be very dirty.
Murder.
I would like to see the international people come in and watch the boxes, each polling station.
Oh.
And check the boxes. I'm going to call you up here and tell you why I say so here, ma'am.
All right, no problem.
When you finish. Okay.
All right, no problem. All right, so you hear that, my people? People, them not trust the Prime Minister as it pertains to this. And I seen somebody made a comment like that. Let me see if we can find a comment there. Somebody has said, them put the X, them already in the ballot box. Could never be. I remember when Mark Golding come up with the whole the slang of saying, speaking of the dead voters, remember when them come against him, they wanted to even file some consensus against him, my people. So we hope this year elections are gonna be fair and all of that. We don't want a rig election. Shauna says Angela love money for real. Bless up yourself, Arlene. She says up warriors. Once you come in on the live, my people, they like up the live, share out the live. So a whole lot more people can get recommended to the live, my people. We're on the road to 10K. Support the channel by liking as you come in. Like up some of the other videos on the channel, share out some of the other videos. If you're new to the channel, my people, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. Join the family. It's free to join the family. Arlene says the PNP and a fool. We're looking for all the pros and cons of this government. Yes, sir. The people them no want no hanky-panky election. So all of who working on that day must be persons who are unbiased. They might forget people. I guess that's why they're asking for the age group of 17 and upwards to work on the election day. Have to be able to read and write very well, literate. And they said that they want 20,000. They're trying to recruit 20,000 and more for the elections. So they make me know what to think, my people. What do you think of the poll that was done by Don Anderson saying that they want the fixed election dates, and 81.1% of the people that was surveyed in that poll calling for the general and local election date to be fixed and that it shouldn't be left up to the Prime Minister to keep that date a secret, so to speak. Want to tell me what you think about that? What of this high level of crime as it against the children and women? What are your take on that? What's your point of view on that? What are your thoughts on that? Shauna Gabe, James, bless up yourself. She says Jamaican people need to wise up and stop being loyal to these politicians who are not loyal to the people. And I second that to the 100th degree. I really, really in strong agreement with that, Shauna Gay. Feel free to call in. The phone lines are open, my people. It's 954-288-6467. Tell me what you think about the negligence of the police officers who were guarding this hardened criminal who took the life of this little 8-year-old baby girl. Thank God he was recaptured. Right? Do you believe that it was the whole promotion of the clerks, according to the Prime Minister, why this other youngster dealt with this little 14-year-old little boy in the manner in which he dealt with him based on him accidentally stepping on his Clarks. Basically beat him, batter him into unconsciousness to the point where he suffered severe trauma, bruises, swelling, you name it. And what when you think of the whole healthcare system right now, my people, where the boy had to be transferred a good journey from Mandeville Hospital to the University of the West Indies Hospital in order to get that CT scan / brain scan, my people. When you think of, the Mandeville Hospital having no, majority of the hospitals having no brain scan machine, no CT scan machine. Talk with my people, prayers still up for the little boy. And I pray that he pulled through. I didn't get any update as to what, is going on as it pertains to, his health right now. I don't think they'll give us any update as to the CT scan. I'm not sure. That would have to be up to the family to release that in the media space. It's not the duty of any medical personnel to come out and give that information. So we're not privy to that information right now. But the last picture I seen, he was up, somewhat alert. So when you think of the Clarks promotion where the Prime Minister promote the Clarks and won both elections as to why the youths them take them Clarks now to art, take them Clarks like a food, take them Clarks like a something dear to their heart. Like kind of material things we're going to eventually mash up one day. Accidental stepping caused the little boy to almost lose his life. Beaten and battered by a next juvenile. Why are the youths them so vile? Why are the youths them so hungry? Evelyn said the little boy is up and in good spirit. Thanks be to God for that. Prayer works and a whole heap of people me see, including myself. Whole heap of people that pray for him. Whole heap of comments come in on the videos that I did where the people must say, the other little youngster forget the full length of the law. Cruel, and I heard that's the second little boy I know him caused to be hospitalized. That's the second child that he caused to be hospitalized. I'm glad the parent, especially the mother, took him into custody and didn't have him hiding him. Like how we know some of them parents are shield them, pitney them all in a ranks. His mother never have him and hide him. And shout out to the other 3 little boys, them were actually walked with him in their hands, walked on foot to the medical facility. Because hadn't they done that and was waiting for some adult or waiting for vehicle to come and pick up that little child, it would have gone a different way. So those 3 little boys need to be acknowledged, need to, given some accolades for their heroic act, because they never had to do it. Glad and good to see that they were so proactive in getting him some medical help. So shout out to those 3 little boys. I don't know their names, but big up to them 3 little boys there who took their friend or classmate or schoolmate to the medical facility, walking 500 meters away from the school to get to that facility. Okay, so Evelyn says they honor them at school this morning. Yeah, that's great. That's great, because too many times we see people doing good and them not get the acknowledgement where them forget, them not get the gratefulness where them forget. And so I'm grateful for the act that they had done to their classmate / friend or their schoolmate. So blessings to those 3 little boys. Talk up my people, the phone lines are open. Tell me what to think about all that was said in this live this morning. Once you come in on the live, my people, like up the live, share out the live. Feel free to call in, voice your opinions. The number is 954-288-6467. This is a no face live today. Tell me what you think about the 91% of people, according to a poll that was done, calling for a legislation bill, a bill to be drafted up, or for the draft that Mark Golden had as it pertains to impeachment of the elected officials if they're found in any form of corruption or in breach of anything illegal, that they may be impeached. "91% of the people in Jamaica are calling for a bill as it pertains to impeachment, as well as MP recall if them now working at them constituency, given a time frame. And I would say give them at least 2 years to see what they will do as MPs or as councillors. If they're not functioning or not do any good outcomes within a 2-year span of them being elected, my people, then they should recall them. The people them want the impeachment bill for hold them accountable, because since there is no accountability framework all now, the people them want them to be impeached. Too many times they have been doing some things, the elected personnels, may I talk, and all it sweep under the carpet. Them boss now address them. They can do and say whatever they want to do and say and get away with it. No sanctions not there for them. So I want you to tell me what you think about that, my people. As well as why is the election dates a secret? Why are the Prime Minister alone have that call to say when the election, when he promised that the election date would have been fixed when he took office? Talk up my people and tell me what you think. The number to call in is 954-288-6467. Once you come in on the live, drop a like on the live. Only think about the backlash that Buju Banton has gotten because he showed up at the People's National Party conference and hearing, him coming out to address that. Which in a way, me never think him needed for come address nothing like that. But you can catch a full interview with him on Winfred Williams. Him have his own big man, him have his own constitutional rights like every one of us who are born Jamaicans. And so him can decide if he wants to support the Jamaica Labour Party, or if he wants to support the People's National Party, or if he wants to be neutral like some of us. Whole heap of people still undecided, still not said no party, none at all. He said that he's not aware of a third party. I'm aware of the UIC. Not hearing much about them, but I see whole heap of in the comment section, calling for the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party to be, go one side to give the UIC a chance. And then you have a next set of people that say, Mr. Patterson, who is the president of the UIC, is just like Prime Minister Andrew Holness. So the call is up to the people. We know that the date has been cut off for those who wanted to be on the voters list for November. That date has long passed, my people. We're in October now. So I want to think my people talk up. Once you come in on the live and I like the live. Okay, Arlene is asking that if Mr. and Mrs. Patterson resigned from the UIC. He had, but he had came back. If he resigned again, I am not aware of that. Anybody else know if Mr. Patterson has recently resigned again from the UIC? Feel free to call in and let us enlighten each other. Let us learn from each other. Number is 954-288-6467. We're tired of the election dates being a secret now, my people. The people ain't tired of it. 81.3% of them calling for fixed election dates, according to a poll that was done. Okay, so Arlene's saying I saw it last week in one of the media. Okay, so we're not sure then that means that the UIC party has crumbled. So I guess that's why Buju said that there's only two party and, he decided to go with the People's National Party. Yeah, because it's a good while. I usually post stuff about the UIC as well. It's a good while now. I haven't been on any live for them to really hear anything. So Arlene is saying that she saw it last week in one of the media that Mr. and Mrs. Patterson has resigned from the UIC. So we are left now, my people, with two parties, namely the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party. Seeing somebody else was trying to call in, you can call back, caller. All right, let me try. Okay. Yes, I just gotten some news that the UIC president and first lady retired. Okay. So is it safe for me to say, my people, there's no UIC, no more third party? No more third party. Bless up yourself again, Fabian Brian. Seem like how them give Andrew a chance and him don't do anything. Give Mark G a chance and let we see what he can do. Yeah, blessed morning, you're live. Blessed morning.
Morning, you can come back next number that I give you.
I'm not seeing it.
I don't want me to see you on it live now.
All right, no problem. All right, no problem. I'll try. Or could you send me a message then from the other one? All right, no problem. Anybody else want to call in? Voice your opinion. It's 954-288-6467. Once you come in on the live, support the channel by leaving a like, sharing out the live, sharing out some of the videos, so we can grow to get to that goal of 10K and beyond, my people. Also, feel free to check out the YouTube store. If you see anything there that you like, if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do that just the same. You can buy stickers for the channel. Stand out in the comment section by buying stickers. Supporting the channel in whichever way you can. Thanks to all those who are on the live right now. Thanks to those who participated on the live and who have been here from day one supporting. Also, my people, a whole heap of talks have been being made from the Jamaica Labour Party side, saying that they have their third term loading. We want to think about that, my people. Will the Jamaican people give the Jamaica Labour Party another term? Call in and chat up to me, my people. The number is 954-288-6467. Tell me what you think. Remember, say the people hold the key. Those who are legally able to vote are only hold the key. The voters hold the key. Will the people give Mark Golding a chance? Fabian says if Mark come in and not doing anything, we're going to talk about it too. Sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nobody not off limits. No favoritism no there over here, so. So the people will speak by voting. Gonna take the last call. Anybody wanna call in? Give a 2 cents. Yes, and Arlene is in agreement. Of course, and boot him too. Yeah. So if Mark should take the government tomorrow and him come and him now work as he's supposed to for the people of Jamaica who elect him to be in the position, then by any means necessary, of course, talk about him just the same, and the people them about him just the same. Shauna Gay says, let us pray we have a free and fair election. Most definitely. Because here some people are calling and I say some sitting as it pertains to the whole election. We want a free and fair election, free from any crime and violence. We don't want this go back to in the 80s. We want the people them to be able to go out and vote for whosoever they want to vote for without any hassle, without anybody threatening them, without anybody wanting to know which party them vote for. I question people which party them I support. So that way I pray for. You're right about that, Shauna Gay. We don't want the people them to be scared to go out and vote because of any bad up and ism and schism. Taking the last call before we get off this live. Anybody want to call in and drop for them 2 cents on the whole elections? Call in at 954-288-6467. And so Arlene is saying, go out as you wake up and polls open, then go about your business. Make it be the next thing after you give God thanks, then you go vote. That way you will not be involved with them. So she's basically saying, when you wake up, give God thanks. Fresh up on yourself, when you go vote and go about on the business. Go vote early, so to speak. Fabian says, I never voted in the last election, but I know I'm going to vote this time because Andrew must go. My gosh. A whole heap of people never vote in the last elections. Because me I think say because of the height of the pandemic, the contagious coronavirus at the time, people them whole heap of people they fearful for, even catching it. I don't know, that's my opinion. So hence why, a lot of people never go out, go vote. Arlene, with a word of advice too, always tell yourself you will be the first to vote. So once the elections are called, my people, push out early. All of who are going to work, probably can go in, go clock in. And then, beg, look at half an hour, run. And not even have to beg it. Once your work and from you go in, go clock in and all of that, you're supposed to be given that time to go and vote. So I'm going to ask for the time early and run out and go vote, my people. But bless up on yourself, my people. I haven't gotten any more call. About to jump off of the live right now. Thanks for all of the support. Thanks for all those who chimed in. Thanks for all those who commented. Big up to the silent watcher them too. Blessings to all of the new subscribers. Bless up to all of the returning people them. Big up to the day one. Thanks to everybody who chime in on the live. Who like up the live, who support the channel otherwise. Big up on yourself. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more live, my people. Because we bring the updated news to the hot topics that were out there. And I accept all of our feedback because I can't fight on an opinion. But one thing I ask you for do, my people, be respectful to each other. Be respectful to even towards me. I see whole heap of people are come upon the thing and them are come with them whole heap of bullyism and we don't stand for it. We don't want expletives on the channel. We can bring a point across if we disagree with each other. We can bring it across, nevertheless, without the whole heap of expletives. Sometimes I'm not able to see all of the comments, but the ones them when I do see, once them disrespectful towards me or any other person on the channel, I am gonna remove them. I am gonna remove them. We can't take the disrespectful thing over politics. It shouldn't be that way. You support your party and the next man I support another party. I want to disagree, you can disagree in an amicable way. In which you know fair draft in a whole heap and not death threats and them whole heap foolish they over politics. One civilized conversation on the channel where we can learn from each other. Alright, so that's all I ask of you people. Keep the comment section clean. Thanks for the support. Me not stop say thanks. And continue supporting the channel. As me say on the road to 10K, bless up on yourself and stay tuned. Have a blessed day, my people.